of what this is on top of this demonstration video here. So here is the case. What I can tell you right, and it fits tight, so there's no problem with that. And like I said, hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at another iPad Air case, and this one's a really unique case. A lot of the cases that we look at, especially the ones with keyboards, you know, they come with a Bluetooth keyboard, and a lot of people don't like that kind of keyboard. It just adds bulk more often than not. It adds a lot of bulk, and you got an iPad Air because you're a minimalist. You like the lightness, the air version, you know, the air concept of the iPad. But you need a keyboard. So you might get a detached keyboard that you just have to carry separately, or you'll get a case like a Folio case that has the Bluetooth keyboard built in, but those add a lot of bulk. So what we're going to look at today is the TouchFire, which is a really unique approach to a keyboard case. So this was on a Kickstarter, and it's the world's thinnest, lightest keyboard, the most versatile iPad case. And this is the keyboard, kind of what it's going to look like. Now, how is this done? This is like a little overlay for your virtual keyboard. As you can see in the picture here, and we'll look at it here in person here in a minute, it's got a little case, it's got a keyboard overlay that goes onto your virtual, and you just type on it. So now you actually are going to get some tactile feedback with your keys to make it feel like a keyboard when you're typing on your virtual keyboard that your iPad has built in. Very, very cool. You can see this thing has every angle covered that you can adjust. You can go in landscape and portrait. Better than Bluetooth because there's no recharging, no cables, nothing to carry. It doesn't add any bulk. Doesn't drain your iPad's battery using that Bluetooth all the time. And if you've got spotty Bluetooth problems or interference, you don't have any drop Bluetooth connections. So very, very good. Very neat concept. So that was the outer part. Here's a quick little insert too that shows you exactly how to install everything and go. And here's a little more on the back here. As you can see, it's showing you how to get all the different angles, everything that you want to get. And then they actually have a video if you want to go to their website. It's touchfire.com/start, and you can get a little demonstration of what this is on top of this demonstration video here. So here is the case. What I can tell you right off the top is I really like its textures. It's very grippy. It feels great. It makes it very easy to carry, and it does not add bulk at all. Here you can see on the back, it's got a little upside down. There we go. A little company branding for TouchFire. These are magnets in here, so this is where you actually adjust your angles. All the ports, you can see your camera is not covered up. Nothing's really covered up at all. You can get to all your headphone, you can get to all your ports, your lightning down here. Now the speakers are a little bit covered up. If you had to say anything about this, is it's kind of covering your speakers. And I might be actually kind of pulling this out a little bit, so let's go ahead and strap it back in. So, you know, I guess that's one little drawback, is your sound is going to lose a little quality. So let's go ahead and open this up, and I will show you exactly what you can do here. Now, the first thing you want to make sure is, okay, so it needs to rotate back. There we go. So we actually rotated it back. So you're going to put your home button on the left, and you're going to install the keyboard just like this. So, and this is kind of a magnetic little overlay, so we're just going to lay it on here like so. And now we have our keyboard installed. So you can actually do this. You can go through your keyboard. Now, you can't actually, this is where it kind of comes in kind of bad if you have a code. But, you know, you can, maybe I can get the code on here, maybe I can't. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring up, in my demonstration, I've got Hank's Writer app. So we're actually going to type on like a typewriter kind of thing here. Let's go ahead and put it at an angle. We'll just do kind of flat, just a little elevation, not much. So I'm going to go ahead and hit enter. And we're going to type on this. Oops, backspace. Oops. And this isn't a problem with the keyboard, it's the problem with the typist. Trying to do it behind the camera does not work very well, but as you can see, I just typed in, this is TouchFire keyboard test on this keyboard, and it did type it out just like it should. So let's take this off and show you exactly what it kind of has with it. This is the actual keyboard, and you can see it's got some little raised bumps in here. So this gives you a tactile feedback like you're actually typing on a keyboard. Now it's not anything close to like a real keyboard, but it's there. And people that don't like the virtual keyboard, this gives you a little bit of feel to what you can actually do. And it fits tight, so there's no problem with that. And like I said, you've got all sorts of different angles that you can prop this up with. You know, you can do it like this. However you want to type it, it can do it. There's like that. Just all sorts of different ways. I'm probably not doing a very good justice here because I'm trying to do this behind the camera, but a lot of different angles. You can go portrait. Of course, you're not going to be able to really want to type in that mode, but you could do that if you wanted to. Now, for carrying, let's go ahead and close this app real quick. This is the way that it seals up. So I'm going to take this off the magnet. This has really good magnets, by the way. And we're going to put it here, and we're just going to fold this little flap over to seal it in. So our keyboard is right where it needs to be underneath the case. We've sealed this up so nothing's gonna like pop open and surprise us while we're carrying it. It does leave a little bit of an opening here, as you can see, where the keyboard kind of raises it up on both sides. That's if you want to keep it like that. Now if you wanted to just have the keyboard case or the keyboard, you know, external and not inside the case, you could do that too, and then it really protects your iPad and it just keeps it flat. It looks really good, no problems whatsoever, and you can just keep the keyboard case out without I don't think there's a place you can actually like magnetize it on the case itself. You could probably do it right about there. Looks like there's some magnets right there, so you can carry it like this on the back of your iPad, and you don't have to worry about carrying this separate and folding it up or letting it get ruined or dirty or anything like that. Now it's not going to stick real good. It doesn't look like out here, but you know, it is an option. If you wanted to have it like that, you could. Like I said, it doesn't look like it's sticking very well, but there may be another way to do this, and I just haven't taken enough time to actually look at it. But this is pretty tight right there. It's not going to fall off, that's for darn sure. So that's another option for you. Like I said, you know, if you're not one that's wanting a Bluetooth keyboard for all the reasons that we've talked about, then this is a great case for you. It's definitely an alternative method to making your virtual keyboard feel like a real keyboard, and that might be a win for you. This I've had no problems with using. It has actually improved my typing on the virtual keyboard when I'm actually not behind a camera, believe it or not. And I would highly recommend this to anyone that doesn't want a Bluetooth keyboard and wants to make more value out of what they've already purchased with the iPad and improving that virtual keyboard that comes with it. So this is really a nice addition, and like I said, it comes with a great case to boot, and it's going to add protection and, you know, just grip to your existing iPad Air. This makes it much more easy not to drop this and carry it around. So, huge win. Check the show notes for a link on where you can pick one of these up. Like I said, it is the TouchFire. There's actual packaging. TouchFire case and keyboard for the iPad Air. And I don't know if they're coming out with one with the Air 2 that was just announced last week. But, you know, I'm sure they probably will. Just keep a watch if you're going to get the iPad Air 2 and you want to invest in one of these. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Feel free to like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. And we're out of here. Got to get the phone. See ya.